Here, have some buttons.
So bad.
Have some buttons and stuff.
I need new music.
Oh, and that was grunge. I don't like this. He's filming me now, and I have no fucking smoke. Hey, dude, you always like come up with these like intelligent fucking questions and shit. And that. Here, wait. Let's get the Don Hills thing in the background.
It's not rock related.
Oh, it's not.
Strictly
So now I'm in New York for no reason.
So my first question.
What's up, John?
What is the difference between a glam rocker and a drag queen? I mean, there's two.
Good fucking question.
What is the difference?
Okay, here's the difference between a glam rocker and a drag queen. A drag queen, and nothing against anybody, the drag queen is generally a gay male who feels like he wants to be a woman, okay? But he's still a man. He's a gay man with short hair who puts it on as an act, okay? And then that's his way of dealing with whatever he wants to deal with or have fun or whatever. That's what a drag queen is. A glam rocker is somebody who's usually a musician in a band who is from glam rock. And although it's very closely related to drag, it's a different animal altogether. And if you remember in the 80s, I'm not supposed to look in the camera, huh? Because that's like all that's the VH1 thing, huh? That's like looking in the devil's eyes, huh? That's like all evil and shit.
Yeah, look in the camera.
It looks better if you don't look at the fucking camera, huh?
Look right here. Look at
So I'm gonna look at that bottle as I fucking try and. Thanks. He wants it back. A glam rocker is.
So there is such,
Yeah. 1 second.
But you're a perfect person to speak to because you shopped Fredericks of Hollywood for your high heels and heartthrob mom.
Remember that?
Right along with the drag queens who performed at the Rage. Now, what is really the difference between you shopping for Fredericks of Hollywood pumps and a man who?
I would say, and it's funny you ask me. Not that I got a big fucking ego about it, because whatever, who cares? But a glam rocker is somebody who's into rock and roll, I'm all drunk right now. Glam rock is like is the prettier version of rock and roll. I mean, that's where it came from in the 70s. I mean, the whole hippie thing was like all about being androgynous and being against society and stuff. And then the glam rock thing, when T-Rex and Bowie and Alice Cooper were doing it in the early 70s and late 60s even, if you really want to dig back, it had to do with it just taking a little bit further the other way. I mean, okay, well, guys have long hair and these frilly clothes and earrings and shit. Why don't they put on makeup, you know? I mean, so glam rock's really coming back, or it's going to that whole scene, you know.
But what's the difference?
What's the difference?
You shop at Fredericks of Hollywood, and so does whoever the drag queen is that's at the Rage for the same exact.
A lot of glam people are actually homophobic. A lot of people from the 80s.
That's my next question.
Okay, a lot of glam people from the 80s, like if you notice with heavy metal, with Motley Crue, even though Nikki Sixx was really influenced by glam rock and stuff, and they wore makeup and stuff, and even a lot of the heavy metal bands like caught on to it and wore eyeliner or even full makeup and all that shit. It was more like a theatrical stage thing. It was just something because it looks cool, you know? And it was something that for the stage. Even with Twisted Sister, even though they were in full makeup and everything, it was for the stage. They weren't gay. They weren't fucking trying to be women. They were just doing it because it was a theatrical thing, but then that's as far as they took it. And drag queens really want to be women, and they just were born with fucking a unit between their legs. So
why do you think there's such strong homophobia between a glam rocker and a drag queen?
I don't know.
You both dress.
You know what? And that's a great question, dude. You know what?
I'm asking you.
Why? I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't know. I think everybody kind of has the weird bisexual tendencies sometimes, or maybe not even bisexual. Maybe just people. We all start out the same way, and one fucking gene makes us different, you know? Why do we feel more natural being, you know, feminine? Why do some girls feel more natural being masculine? I don't know. I can't really answer that. That's something everybody has to answer for themselves. All I can answer is for myself. It just feels right for me. And I'm actually not gay. And there's nothing against anybody who is, and that's cool.
Do you find your glam colleagues to be rather homophobic?
Yeah, a lot of them are, and I always like saw glam rock when I was younger, and I always thought of wanting to take it further and more extreme, and that's just what occurred to me. That's just my vision. That's just what. Well,
it's time to go back to work.
All right. Well, I gotta fucking start fucking loading some shit so we can.
Can I ask you just two questions?
Okay, no problem.
I wanted to see if you remember anything about the interview I did with you at Ricky
Dagger's house in the back,
You were in Hot Rod
and
Bomb.
that fucking tape recorder and shit.
What do you think that DJ John T. Ryan was looking for in the Hollywood glam scene when he came to do that interview with you?
I think John T was fucking trying to find what was left of cool rock and roll back then. And I think maybe hopefully he found it, you know.
Did it surprise you when he told you that he was doing drag shows on his free time at the Rage? Do you remember that?
It shocked me a little bit, but then I was like, oh, well, he's one of us, you know. But there's a thing, dude, like with what we do and what I've done and what the Peppermint Creeps do and what I've done with the other bands and stuff, it's taken a little bit further from normal glam, and it's taken it to another level where it's not okay. And I like that. I think rock and roll should be dangerous. I think rock and roll should not be okay. I think, what the fuck? Look at this. This is my friend JJ, formerly the Prima Donnas, with this badass picture of us.
I took this picture last year.
Last year that we were here, right here, in fact,
Why are you
actually.
so attracted to Traci Michaelz in a full face of makeup and a
This
skirt?
is a living legend. Are you kidding me?
But
What
why are you attracted to
Thank
him
you.
are you kidding? Look at this guy. This guy's been in
I
Hollywood.
get it, but can
This
you
is-
tell me?
this
I'm a
is-
married man, by the way.
This is a married man. This is my friend. Okay?
We're friends.
Just a
It's
friend.
all good. It's all good.
No, this is like my gal pal.
I'm one of the girls. That's
one
the
of the
weird
girls.
thing is like, I'm all
No,
accepted as like a chick.
Tracy's my friend because he's kicking it old school Hollywood style.
Having fun.
We're hanging out. I took this picture last year at this
I
club.
look like crap then too.
So now we're having like a spooky, creepy, weird moment. Can you sign this for me, please?
I would be honored to,
All right, you're the
sweetheart.
best.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm having better hair than I did back then, though, I should say.
So in about 1 year, both of us are going to be so freaking famous that you should hang on to this tape.
Yeah, we can sue you for it later. I'm just kidding, dude.
No, no.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, you rock. Thank
Here,
you.
here. Wait a minute, wait. Mwah. There we go. Now it's got gross lipstick all over it.
Next year we'll be even. It'll be all cool. Thank you.
Absolutely. Bye, sweetie. Thank you.
Later.